Kim Speedy from 10 Sigma, and welcome to episode 19 of Transition Tuesday. Today I'm going to talk to you about the differences and similarities between IDEA, Section 504, and ADA. I'm going to switch over to a short slide presentation to share this information.
What's the difference between ADA, Section 504, and IDEA? In the big picture, the American Disabilities Act, Section 504, and the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act are all protection laws for individuals with disabilities. The ADA covers all individuals. Section 504 covers all eligible individuals, and IDEA covers eligible individuals ages 3 to 21. Let's take a look at each one of these laws a little more in depth. The 1990 Americans with Disabilities Act is a civil rights law to prohibit discrimination on the basis of disability in employment, public services, and accommodations. It protects individuals with a disability who have a physical or mental disability that limits one or more of life activities, or have a record of such impairment, or are regarded as having such impairment. However, the person must otherwise be qualified for the program, service, or job. The ADA also requires that reasonable accommodations are made for people with disabilities to perform essential functions of the job. This applies to non-sectarian private schools, but not to organizations, private schools, or programs controlled by religious organizations. And it applies to any part of the special education program that is community-based and involves job training or placement. It also applies to child care centers and recreation programs. Section 504 of the 1973 Rehabilitation Act is also a civil rights law to prohibit discrimination on the basis of disability, and it protects anyone with a disability that is impaired from one or more major life activity. It prohibits discrimination in any program that receives federal money and provides accommodations to remove discriminatory barriers. Unlike the ADA, Section 504 requires eligibility, which is an evaluation that gathers information about the individual from a variety of sources. Section 504 provides a 504 plan for eligible students and requires that students with a disability receive a free, appropriate public education in the least restrictive environment. It also provides procedural safeguards to protect the students' rights. IDEA, the Individuals with Disability Education Act, is unlike ADA and Section 504 because it is an education act to provide federal assistance to state and local education agencies to guarantee special education and related services to eligible children with disabilities. It requires that public schools identify and evaluate at no cost to the parents students suspected of having a learning disability. It applies to all children who meet eligibility requirements in one or more of the 13 specific disability categories and that they need specialized instruction. IDEA also requires that the student has an individualized education program, that schools give prior written notice before making changes to a student's services. There is due process for resolving disagreements between parents and school. IDEA is similar to Section 504 because it provides for a free public education in the least restrictive environment for students with disabilities and provides procedural safeguards to protect the students' rights. For today's bonuses, I will be sending you 2 links. The first one is called At a Glance, Which Laws Do What? It's by Understood for Learning and Attention Issues. The second one is a comparison of ADA, IDEA, and Section 504 by Disability Rights Education and Defense Fund.
Thank you for watching the video. I hope you use this information to provide your students with the best possible services. Be sure to check your email for the bonus we just sent over. If this is the first time you've ever seen an episode of Transition Tuesday, click the link below to receive the bonus. Be sure to like and share the video and leave your comments and suggestions for a future episode of Transition Tuesday. Have a great week. See you next Tuesday.